Day one of Silksworth Allotment. This is the entrance. We used to have a large tree there. These are the other allotments. Go far and wide. We have a water point there and a water point. Welcome to my world. Here's our gate. Maybe padlocks on the outside. Won't you come on in? Chickweed. Edible. Good sign. It's freezing and it's wet, it's damp, and I can't get in. And then maybe I can't get out if I get in. What on earth? The lift. Oh my god, must be. My fingers feel like it's sub-zero. Like I've been snowballing. However, we have this burner. Oh, that's cool. Maybe a bit of lead. The former owner is unfortunately on oxygen at home, so he can't take care of this place now. So we're on a 3-month test. If we've done enough to the place, then we can pay £45 and run it. He was a smoker. I've just seen a drip, so the roof is leaking. We've got mushrooms growing on the ceiling. That'll be the bad smell, the fungus entering my lungs. Better get out of here. But it's got camouflage. Sorry, chickpea. Weak lemon drink. Oh, actually, it's soup I made. Vegan soup. We've got a bamboo, rusting metal, UV degraded plastic everywhere. But at least the ground is spongy with wood chippings. Excellent. Box opening. That's a key. My sister put in. Oh, nice. So we've got a hedge trimmer, wooden ladders, gas, lots of empty glass bottles, formerly coffee, fag butts everywhere. A clear glass, plastic, black fridge. Water-filled drums for separating stones from the soil. Apparently the grey ones break when you lift them with the UV. The red is not bad. We did just start putting this in this bin. I've cleared out the plastic. Compost. And he hasn't been segregating the plastic, that's annoying. Rats because of that. We've got raised beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 raised beds. Neighbours. They've got lovely red-lined glass. We've got a few broken panes. I must immediately put a stick in here. Don't want birds drowning. Very good. Coated. We have weeds, edible, but they're mouldy. Probably tomato, moulded. We have tools. Very, very fortunate to have all these buildings that the former owner, or maybe before him, have erected with a lot of blood, sweat and tears. We have in the beds, apart from weeds, onion, non-sattvic, Brussels sprouts. We already took the leeks from there. Plenty of good leeks. Apparently we've got to take all these out or they'll just rot, as you can see here. And it goes on and on. Large plot. Tift stakes. Can't recognise anything. But even this is ours. At least it's dry. So these will be filled with rainwater, very pure, clean. Big nettle. It's the original burdock. Hold of some pallets. Or is this a bramble? It doesn't seem to have thorns. The dead berries. I think that's edible, or at least can be made into a natural weed killer. Variegated ivy on the back wall, next to the green ivy. Nice. Day 2. It's February the 20th. And we've just had a record-breaking rainfall for continuous days. The former record was 23 days in 1934 and 1970, and we've just had over 40 days. Probably down south it was dry on the 9th of February. Up north it would definitely have raining. It was even snowing on Valentine's Day. Flattened everything on this side, put tarpaulin, so that'll be ready for 3-ton bags, so I can make a car park. Lots of rubbish. I filled 7 bags full. An incinerator, £15. Plum Jubilee, £24. Over 6 foot high. £29 a cherry sunburst. And berries. Wheelbarrow, £62 minus £4 for being pink. Yeah, strawberries. Surviving the cabbage, Brussels sprouts are blossoming. Cleared lots of bad wood. There's broken glass there. Oh, slippy. Several forks. I'll be planting the fruit trees in this area. Have shade with the ivy. It's February the 26th. In about 50 days we've had 3 or 4 days of snow and maybe 3 days of clear skies. Today could rain any time. £3 per tonne of dolomite. 2 tonnes. I've made that into a car park. And then I've got 3 bulk bags, dumpy bags, wood chip. This yellow coloured dolomitic limestone, it's local to the area. Jurassic period, it's all over the northeast of England, from Sunderland to Hartlepool into Derby inland. Magnesium with the calcium carbonate. This is supposed to be 1 inch, but as you can see it is slop, and that is soliflucted to the surface into this powder that should sell it between powder and shite. This is the brickwork I've made. Got to fill in a little bit of soil and overlay with some stones. These bags shouldn't be tipped, but that's the way his wagon is, the tilt, and they've fallen over, so I've got to clear up the mess over my once beautiful yellow. So I've already put most of 1 bag. This is how far it gets, mostly 1 bag. In the middle where it dips, there's more there. What I didn't know is that sometimes per year they dump for free 20 tons worth of wood chip. I bet better quality wood chip than this. This is the small grain, and being you can buy 3 types. The red type never buy because the dye comes off and it's a mess. There's the golden, which is like this colour, and then there's this brown. This brown in particular is fine wood chip. Don't buy that either. This is more like a mulch. And the finer it is, the quicker it'll degrade, and so you just have to buy some more. And this is £71 per bulk bag. It's probably maybe 1,000 litres, don't know, but it's filled with water, so it will be a ton weight. Yeah, that was formerly here. This was, you can get this type £50. Many places will offer free delivery. I've taken away the carpets from here. I'm taking out the fireplace. It was very rotten, that sagging, it could fall in, so this is going to take more stuff out if I've got a place to put it. Brussels sprouts haven't melted away with the wet. Friendly neighbour Brian has planted these strawberries. It's really nice of him. And these tracks you see here, an exposed metal and under fibre. That's why I've bought the wood chip to cover my tracks. I'll be digging deeper and deeper, using that soil to flatten out the trough that was once below the car park. So when I go deeper underground, that'll be more shade. Plus, because I got a sweet cherry rather than a dessert bitter cherry, Then I had to get the one that grows too tall, 6 meters. There are some large trees around here. I've got a sycamore there, but at the front of my plot, it has been cut down. It was rotten. As deep as I can. I have encountered clay. It's getting more difficult. 1 foot down, there was crisp packet from 2006. Lots of glass for some reason. Prehistoric greenhouses, maybe. Hidden bits of plastic. Perhaps it's rats that are tunneling through rats' nests. For 28th of February, I'm going to put this here so you can see what I've got free from the Tyne Recycling Centre. And it fits in a little Fiat. Overcast day. All the wood chip. Feels like I'm walking on expensive shoes rather than these £24 Wellingtons. And see how the hole is getting deeper. This level with glass and little bits of rubbish. So I don't know if it was deposited by a rat. I've reached clear, the yellow colour, deeper. There is evidence of coal. Here, to a foot high, there's good soil. Day 5, it looks sunny, but we've had a snap frost. It's March the 7th, blue barrel now, wood burning to create ash, good for the soil. Daffodils, replanted them, transposed them. From an area I'll be flattening out, like to build a pond. Moved this bush, I'll probably be moving it to the front instead of a fence for defense. Frozen bucket. This bird of prey does unfortunately eat my neighbour's racing pigeons, and the oldest record, unfortunately, in Ryop newspaper is that in the 1700s there was a man who shot down a golden eagle. There's a messy bit you haven't seen. The opening shot coming up, and then I asked AI to show me a paradise. I want to better it. Peeling back the layers. This is all the fiberglass from the roof. That's the wall so far. One side of the shed is now down, but there's a lot of mess to clear up. I have lots of wood. Now I have some building materials, and I'm going to pick up some more free building materials from a neighbour who's getting rid of theirs from a large extension build. Got 2 barrels now, burners. Nice and warm in the polytunnel, and a nice array of dry wood. That bath is going to be a pond. I just have to plug well that plug hole. Filling with clear water because of the clay boundary. It's Monday the 16th of March, the first week, day 7, and I am mostly eating vegan jellies, which are very sticky, cranberry and mixed nuts, such as pine, walnut and almond. So I've had a little family to help remove the wood of the shed up the allotment. I've got a little helicopter. Found another rat's nest, damn it. So I'm segregating the plastic, putting it in the bag, taking up the roots, took up half the floor, less than half. Sieving to get soil and mulch from it. Got a lot of paving slabs, free from my neighbour. They've got about 40 tonnes sitting on the lawn. So I spread the word if anyone wants broken slabs, but there doesn't seem to be any takers. Full slabs, yes, that's apparently like gold dust. Slabs like this, they call cantle slabs, that are thick and take the weight of a heavy van. Accumulated a lot more. You get this from a DIY shop, but that's second hand with the moss growing. Got all these bricks, different types. Very good, these bricks, because most have a natural split in the middle which easily break. You have to be careful with them. A white currant budding, fire going, the smoke, white smoke from some greenery. The bath that I'll get a little solar pump for. You've made it this far, so you must surely like it. Remember to like and subscribe to see more. They are free toggles. Next week I will be investigating 3 allotment skeletons, which you can see here.